Hi Capricorns, welcome to your May 2018 monthly readings. So I'm going to do these similar to the way I was doing them last month. Apparently I can't speak today. So there's going to be a lot of blah, blah, blah happening, word vomit happening today. I'm not sure why. It could be because Mercury's still in retrograde. It's in the shadow period, so I'm doing these in April. I'm just going to upload them the day I'm doing them. So you'll have to excuse me for that. When the camera comes on, I don't know. It just happens where it's worse today than normal though. So it's what you need to know, show, and grow. All right. I think those things are highly valuable. So you could just take the messages that you think apply to yourself. Not all of them will apply to you. I deal with energy, so I don't get the traditional card meanings. And sometimes the way the messages are coming through, especially in these May readings, the way I'm getting the messages and the energies are quite weird. They're quite fun. And that might have to do with the Gemini energy coming in, because they're quite optimistic and they're fun, right? So, and we have the Taurus energy happening right now. I've been using that. I've been eating pretty good, going out, enjoying the restaurants and stuff like that. Where hopefully you guys have had a fabulous April. And let's get into it here. We got multiple decks happening as well. So the first card you got is I Am Pause. You have I Am Ready. You got I Am Inspired. This is a really lovely card, you guys. You have the Two of Wands. You have the Ace of Cups. Aww. I just got the word adorable. I'm not sure. I feel like for a Capricorn, a child you have, either a strong, well, I'm getting a strong earth or fire child. I'm getting a Leo child. Okay, it's quite adorable. Or a child with strong Leo in their chart. Okay, and then you have I heard details, so it could either be a Leo or a Virgo child. That's quite adorable. And then for those of you who have children in general, I'm feeling like your children are really going to be, well, adorable towards you. Like you're gonna have very like heart melting moments with your children. Okay, like an emotional bonding. I'm seeing too, fun with your children. Okay, and the energy I'm getting is with the Strength card. It's like, okay, some of you could have a Leo parent even, or a strong, okay, with the Emperor here, the Queen of Cups, okay, the Emperor is usually, it's an Aries energy, okay, Aries are fun parents. They're drill sergeants, just like a Capricorn, but they can be really fun, all right, like they're action oriented, and they go out and they have fun with their parents. My father's a Capricorn. There were moments when, you know, we used to go out in the backyard and we would play soccer together. Okay, my mom's an Aries, and they could get pretty competitive, but it was fun competition. Okay, so you could be doing things like that with your children, all right, showing them new experiences and things like that. I'm seeing fire. So it could be like, you could, if you're a male, you have the Emperor here, you could be teaching them how to solder or weld, or, you know, if you're fixing something in the house, you could be showing your child how to do that, as well as even with the females, you could be showing your child how to do that. All right, like, I don't know why I got that. And that's important. There's some things that are important, you know, like how to fix a toilet. Okay, like that's an important skill. Actually, that skill came up for me not too long ago. All right, and if you're a woman, a butter knife is your best friend. A butter knife can, like, it fixes just about everything. It opens a pickle jar, or it can open a jar for you, and it can act as a screwdriver for yourself if you have to fix something. I don't know why that came through, but that's a skill that was given to me, that was somebody gave to me, and I'm passing on to you guys. Where you have the Nine of Pentacles, all right, and I just got an owl. And owls can see what's owls are like associated with prophets, but they're because they can see what's in the dark. They have extremely good eyesight. All right, and you do have the Queen of Cups here, which is a seer. Okay, but this Queen of Cups has more air sign, like an air quality to her, because like it's a universal energy and ascension energy. I'm getting so like she sees souls, actual souls. So she knows people better than they know themselves. So she can kind of guide you in like your soul path. But I don't know why that came through. And then the next card we have is the Emperor. Okay. Ah, look at this guy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Why I started laughing is just because I just heard like somebody say like, put a shirt on. Like, because, like, if it's a woman, she can't think straight because of, like, you know, she's having a hard time taking you seriously. Or if you're a female and you're, like, all, like, okay, I'm not judging. I don't judge people. It's just, like, if you're, like, somebody can't think straight around you because of the way that you appear, okay? Like, and they're having a hard time taking you seriously. And I just looked at the Queen of Cups. I just heard the words Mother May I, or... That's hilarious. All right, some of you Capricorn males and females, you got options, all right, and you're looking good. All right, it's just if you're going towards a female, you might want to be presentable. All right, like leave some things to the imagination. Okay, like intelligence is sexy. All right. I also like maybe some of you females or single females are going out and you're seeing like I don't know. It's like I just seen what's that movie called? Girls Trip. They all go on a trip to like Vegas or whatever. Okay, and then like maybe you're going to see like Thunder from Down Under or something. I don't know. Or Magic Mike. You're watching that. It's just hard to take this person seriously is what I keep getting. Or okay, or he could be a strong air sign. All right, could be a Capricorn. Okay, if you're a Capricorn, you're looking good. Male or female, you got options. All right, like. Just ensure, okay, if you're having trouble attracting the right partner, okay, ensure that you're not going after the superficial things, okay, because looks fade, all right? And people that are worried about superficial appearances are worried about superficial things in life, okay? So you want to attract something that's nurturing with the Queen of Cups here, that's nurturing and meaningful, okay? Because the Queen of Cups is I just got really serious there. She's very sensitive and in tune with emotions, okay? I'm getting the words, oh snap. That's a saying. My sister taught me that saying. She's younger than me by 4 years. She's a Leo. Oh, I'm hearing the song, it's Snap? By Snap, I think it is. I Got the Power. And I'm hearing it's getting kind of hectic. Everything's gonna work out, you guys, okay? But what I am with that song coming through and the Queen of Cups and the Emperor here, okay, and the Strength card, okay, Capricorns. This came up in a reading, I think a long time ago, like 6-7 months ago. Okay, there was a meme once that I seen, and it was like the fears of each zodiac sign. Okay, and Capricorn and Sag both had the fear of love. And there might be some truth to that because, oh snap, like the song I Got the Power is Capricorns, you can't control love. Okay, like some of you are scared to like, you could even be in a relationship and you love your partner, but it's like you don't have power. Okay, like, and you're concerned about having the power. With the Emperor here, he's got power, right? Okay, like it doesn't work like that in love. Okay, in love, it's an exchange of energy. All right, usually, the male is the woman's strength and the female is the male's weakness. Okay, that's called an exchange of energy. Okay, it's transferring energy, transmuting, if you want to say. Okay, but Capricorns, it may be the females. Okay, even you males too, but for the females, if you're single, okay, you have somebody around you that you're really interested in, and you may be running from it, okay, because you can't control it and you can't control your emotions, right? And love is one of those things that you can't necessarily explain. You can try, right? But there's many different languages in love, right? And you just gotta let it happen. You have no control over it. You might want to listen to that song, okay? Uh, Sometimes releasing your power is a good thing. Okay, it's gonna allow you to be fulfilled. Okay, with the Ace of Cups here, and then with the Strength card, you gotta have courage to let it happen. It's Leo. It's love. It's the heart. They're ruled by the heart. Okay. Um, it's taking your mask off as well. Okay, some of you guys can be putting on this persona that you're pretty harsh and you're actually quite loving. All right, and then for others of you, okay, for you females, I am getting females. It could even be you males, okay? And I do think it's coming up. It's come up before in Capricorn's reading. There's father issues here, okay? So it could be abandonment issues. You have a inner child, okay? Your inner child, you got to let it out. You got to let it have fun, okay? You got to be spontaneous. You can't control everything, all right? Love happens. It can't be explained all the time. All right. And you can't control your emotions all the time. You got to let it flow. If you don't let it flow, then the water's going to get stagnant. Okay. There's a door that's closed here. Okay? And if you've been wounded in the past, well, that's the past. It's not the future. Okay. You got to take off your mask. It's funny that I seen that meme again, because it seems like all areas in your life are pretty good, except if we're working finances, you're improving on that. You're pushing forward on that. You have to have strength and courage to push through. And any creative ideas that you have, there's a lot of hard work and dedication here. There's organization that needs to happen. Details. Okay, I'm seeing one of those microscopes that look at DNA. Okay, and when you're looking at DNA, that's you really need to get into the fine details. Okay. And this could be internally within yourself. If you feel you have father issues, you could be a lot more like your father than your mother. All right. Than you realize. If you're with the emperor is okay. The emperor and empress, okay, they can be associated with creativity, okay, and motherhood, okay. But with the emperor and empress and business, these are people that they have adult children. They've had the full experience. Their children are 20 or older, you know what I mean? Or they've had a business for over 10 years. They're successful, okay? Because the first 5 years of business is pretty iffy, all right? So this is a person who's built a firm foundation that's withstanded and lasted throughout time, okay? So when they've had children, they've already had their children and they're growing and they're experienced in that manner. They've gone through all of the stages, okay? It takes time to get to that point. Because some of you are just at the cups, the queen point, okay? And that's not a bad thing, okay? So, and sometimes if you are the emperor, you need to be knocked down to the queen or the knight, okay? Or the page. All of these energies are useful for a person, okay? There's an ascension that needs to happen. And acceptance too, all right? And it's vulnerability, accepting who you are. Okay? And then if you have a spouse, I'm getting if you have a spouse, okay, they need more emotional support from you, all right? They need to hear the I love yous. They need you to, it's simple things, you guys, all right? If you're a man, it's not as complicated as you think what women want. We are complicated characters, but it's, the simple things in life that matter. Like when you're walking home, like, yeah, women do like flowers. You don't have to buy them. Okay, when you're walking home and you see a nice flower, you can just pick it and hand it to your partner. Or if you're walking together, those small, simple things, they're actually quite sentimental and sweet, all right? And heartwarming. I'm getting this like freaking adorable energy in your reading. And this awe moment, or this could even be your children, though. I'm seeing your children giving you gifts and things like that, like emotional gifts. Like you're going to be proud of them. Okay, and if you're a male, your wife, uh, she loves you very much. And it's just you want to show appreciation. And if you're a female, you want to do that too. You want to appreciate your spouse. Okay, because sometimes, people don't realize the things that, they think are a big deal in their relationship really aren't. They're just small, minute, petty arguments that they're having. Where it's, like it's getting back to the meaning of things. Like being grateful that you have a partner in a world where people are so superficial, uh, that they're just looking for instant gratification. Like you have something that's withstanded time, and you need to appreciate that. And if you have parents, this is appreciating your parents, okay? Because you wouldn't be who you are today without them, okay? Both the good and bad. Your parents are human. They're not perfect, all right? Like, I feel like if you had your father figure, he was a hard worker, all right? And the reason why you're a hard worker and you're successful is because your father, okay? Like those were skills he gave to you, and maybe you've seen some sort of separation with him, like because he was always working, like you didn't get to see him much. And with the Queen of Cups, that's the mother to me, okay? That's the one that it doesn't matter what sign your mother is, but that is the mother card. They have a meaning. Mother role is there's some meaning of the mother role here, okay? Your mother may have been emotionally nurturing with the strength card here, like she gave you confidence, okay? Like, and strength and courage to be your own person, okay? Because Leos are very powerful in that area, okay? Like they're protectors. But with the Emperor here, I feel like uh, your father, even though worked really hard and was never home, okay, well, you need to, and you see like, oh, like some sort of emotional separation from him. He gave you abilities too, though, okay? Like, uh, he did the best he could. Like, he like, with children, you have to have money, okay, to raise children. So like he was trying to give you a life that he didn't have, okay? And you're a hard worker because of the skills that he gave you, is what I'm getting. Okay, but if you have children, what I'm getting with the Emperor here, all right, and the Nine of Pentacles, I'm getting the energy of like, okay, with the working all the time, okay, your children, buying them things, okay, they need time and love and nurturing. They don't need things, okay? Like, they need your time, doing silly things with them, even playing a video game with them, and even dancing around the house, okay? Because I was hearing I got the power. And I'm seeing like the hammer moves going on here. I'm also getting Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch from this card, good vibrations. So you guys got positive energy coming towards you. It's just you have this door that you're like scared to open or close. Okay, like it's a flood of emotions coming out. Okay, like if the door's closed, it's like the parent thing I'm referring to. Okay, if you are parents, it's like doing the things that are interesting to your children. This could even be if they're young children, okay, spending time with them. Memories and experiences are what your children need. They're not going to remember the things. They're going to remember the memories and experiences. So it's even being okay, getting them involved in cooking in the house with you, baking cookies and things like that. Okay, but it's doing things that they enjoy too. Okay, their interests. They like playing soccer, having a friendly game of soccer as a family outside, or tennis, or volleyball, whatever it is. Chess, even. There's a Virgo energy here, and Virgos need their minds stimulated. Okay, so they can enjoy chess and things like that. problem solving. They're good problem solvers, but they're also in service as well. There's some sort of service here. Playing video games with your children, their interests. You want to get involved in their interests, all right? Like, and they'll get more involved in your interests as well. But there's a mask coming off here, and I'm seeing um, the infinity symbol, but I'm seeing a triangle though. So, and the infinity symbol being balanced on the triangle, which is odd. So it's like inner peace has to happen first before like you can get what you want. Okay, and if you're in a relationship, well, that you just need to show love. That's it. It's pretty simple. Like you said, picking flowers, sending a sweet little message to your partner during the daytime, making their favorite dinner, feelings of nostalgia. Like your husband, his mother's not around. Finding one of the recipes that his mother used to make for him that was his favorite as a child or something like that. Could be, small, sweet little sentimental things. It's not about money, you guys. Okay? With your children, I'm seeing even being silly, like building forts with them. Okay? Capricorns are quite detailed. They know how to build things, usually, the men. They're good builders, good with their hands. And I remember my dad when I was younger, he built one of like, because he's a Capricorn, he must have like strong air energy in him or something, where he got like, and he's a welder fabricator, so he got all like, he got a graph out and he built the fort on the graph before he like he planned it out before he built the fort in the house, and it was just with sheets and chairs and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But it was it was fun. It's a memory I have. I think it's hilarious that he drew it out first. I do love my father, you guys. He cracks me up. The best part about Capricorns, okay, you guys are like, it's like, it depends the energies you're with, but you got fun facts. You learn stuff with Capricorns. Like, I'm out with my dad. We're like walking around, like we were at a river just last week. We were walking around, and my dad had historical facts. You know what I mean? It was like, wow, really? It's like having your own personal guide with you, or it's hilarious. Okay, so what you need to know is I am pause. You need to pause. Some of you could have been too stuck in your ways with the Emperor here. You need to make a choice with the Two of Wands, a decision, and you have the Emperor here, which means, okay, it's too controlling. Okay, it could mean you've been in a too controlling state, or you need to gain more control over things. Okay, like you got to consider the opposite with these things. Okay, so I am pause means you could be stuck for too long, and you got to take movement now. With the Emperor, you got to take action and make things happen yourself. All right, you got to make these decisions yourself. You got to nurture yourself out in nature, definitely. Okay, and what you need to show is I am ready. You got the Ace of Cups and you have the Queen of Cups. So this is emotional nurturing. Okay, being loving, caring, supportive. Your mother has a role here. This is like going out for coffee or tea with your parents, taking them out, like showing them gratitude for what they've done for you when you were younger. I mean, that's not needed. Okay, like I remember getting in a conversation with one person once before, and they were like, well, your parents chose to have you. Okay, yes, they did choose to have me, but they didn't, didn't have to do everything that they did. Like they went above and beyond. And you can show that respect to them and return that favor when the roles reverse, when they're older. So this is like, they used to take you to the restaurant when you were kids. Well, you take them to the restaurant now and you treat them. Okay? I do feel like some of your kids are going to make you proud. I'm getting choked up here. I'm not sure why. Some of you could be missing a parent, and your parents around you energetically, and they're going to guide you, okay? And they're protecting you. And they'll always find a way to give you answers. And it will be through sight. Like, you'll see them. So it can mean you're flicking a channel and, like, a saying will be on that they used to say, or you could walk by somebody and like they'll say something that your mother used to say to you, that type of thing. Okay. This is jokes too. I'm getting a positive vibration, marking the good vibration. And Capricorns are quite funny. But there could be a Capricorn man looking at a woman here, right? Like one of you guys are trying to have control or tame your emotions, or you may have to do that. Okay, like, but again, going back to that song, I Got the Power. You don't have control over everything. Okay, and love is a situation that nobody has control over. You don't get to pick and choose who you love. Okay, you might be trying to pick and choose. You can choose to accept it or not to accept it. Okay, but in some manner, you don't get to pick and choose who it is. It just happens. All right. And sometimes it's for short term, sometimes it's for long term. Okay. Sometimes it's just a person coming in to uplift you or you have a good time with them. You know what I mean? It's the universe will give you what you need, not what you want. Okay. Because your wants and needs are totally separate here. Okay. What you need to show is I'm ready. You're ready. And the universe is saying you're ready for emotions. You're ready for good times. Okay. And the universe is ready to emotionally nurture you. Okay. And there's ascension here. I'm getting ascension. Aquarius is coming through, and Aquarius is I know, and their ascension. All right. So it's like all right. And Capricorns have great power. All right, but you can't enforce that onto somebody. The universe is gonna enforce its power onto you. Some of you singles, it's gonna give you love, and you're gonna have to take it whether you want it or not. All right? Just accept Capricorn. All right. Like, I'm also seeing that smirk that Capricorns do, and they do it for a brief second. All right. When they're having a good time, they do it for a brief second, where it's like, just let the fun happen, Capricorn. Now I'm hearing that song, Let the Good Times Roll, where, oh man. You are ready though, Capricorn. Let it happen. Don't sulk. Don't be in these past emotions or in the past. Let the new happen. All right. Like, let progression happen. All right. Let the old go. Go with the flow. All right. It's the Queen of Cups. It's water. Water flows. All right. And it's energy. Okay. And salt acts as a conductor for the electrons in water, which creates an arc. Okay. And can create energy. Something about renewable energy here too. Okay. Like, so this means protecting your energy from negative forces. Okay. So listening to music, high vibration music, when you're feeling down, also with the family, okay, making cleaning fun, listening to music can make cleaning cleaning's not fun, but it can, get things motivated and make it a little more fun with the family, okay? Creative solutions to problem series, you guys. You got what you need to grow is I'm inspired, the Nine of Pentacles, and strength. It's taking action and courage to go after what you want. Even if, with the song I Got the Power, things are going to go wrong, not the way you planned. It's like you're free to do something or show the real you, because then it might not be liked or perceived correctly, or things might not go the way that you want. And that's just the way it's got to be, Capricorn. There's no easy way around that. You got to make sacrifices. You got to be patient and wait. Okay, and it takes time for decisions to be made, and it's going to take time for the universe. It's going to take time and experience for you guys to get on the path that the universe has for you, right? Because with the Strength card, that's a warrior, okay? And warriors are just born. They're built. They're made, okay? And it's through time, okay? And you'll be tested in that time, okay? And look at this Emperor. He's like, he's got wounds, okay? Because he's got this liquid coming out from him. But there's also ice here, okay? And for some of you guys that are couples, there's like this hot and heavy energy happening. Like X-rated energy happening here. I don't know. I'm like getting this hot and heavy energy here, okay? Like, again, you're going after superficial things. And if you're having some fun, protect yourself, definitely. If you're coupled, get the romance back in, like. But with the strength card, this is like King Arthur. Okay, King Arthur doesn't. He was chosen to wield the sword because his heart was pure. All right, he knew what to do with it. Okay, and the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, they're not just considered Emperor and Empresses because they don't make selfish decisions. All right, good kings and queens, the good Emperor and Empresses. Okay, they built and they served the community. Okay, like King Arthur got that sword because he had a round table. He considered other people's emotions and feelings. Well, not emotions and feelings, but you may have to consider that. But he considered the opinions and other people's viewpoints. Okay, like he consulted with them. It was a whole. Everybody was equal. Okay, and a proper emperor and empress, they're not selfish. The second they become selfish, they lose the kingdom. All right, because they have people to take care of. They serve the community. King Arthur served the community. He did what was for the best, or the higher and greater good for all. Okay, and that meant self-sacrifice at times. Okay, and there's no glory without pain. And in order for the pain to occur, well, self-sacrifice has to happen. Okay, it's the greater good here. So doing things for the greater good. Short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee, you guys. So, any thing that you want to go after, like I am inspired. This could be even getting in shape. Okay, with the Emperor and Empress, they usually have all four elements in alignment. They can have all four. Generally speaking, they have all four elements in their chart. But if you want to become the Emperor or the Empress, you need to align all four elements. Okay, so that means the Earth energy, practical things in life, looking at things practically, the fire energy, which means your passions and your desires, your creativity, your ambitions, your goals, water energy, which is nurturing. Okay, that's also your energy, the way you direct your energy. Okay, water is very fluid, it has to flow. Okay, otherwise it gets stagnant. Okay, and the air energy, the mental aspect, everything has to be in alignment. Okay, so you have to know why you're doing things and in the direction you're going after for the purpose that you're doing it. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles is hard work. All right, so everything that you devote yourself to, any sacrifices you make for the short term will be worth it for the long term. Okay, so this means like if you have to bite your tongue or get out of your comfort zone for your partner because it's compromising. Right? For your partner, you have to do things that you might not always want to do, but they have to do things sometimes that they don't always want to do. Right? It's compromising. You're different. You're different human beings. Every human is like a snowflake. They're an individual. They're different. No two snowflakes are alike. Okay, so you're obviously not going to have the same interests and likes. There's some common ground usually, but normally in a successful relationship, the person is different from them. Okay, their positives usually are the negative of the other person, and the other person's positives are the negativity of the other person. They balance each other out. Okay, you have different strengths and different weaknesses, and it's appreciating those. Okay, like relationships aren't always 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20. All right, sometimes you got to pick up the slack for the other person, and it's just you got to do it. All right, we all fall down sometimes, and we all need a hand to be lifted up. Okay, so in whatever manner you got to do that for your partner, or like for some reason I'm feeling with your children, walking with them, going on hikes. It's really good. I'm seeing water flowing. All right, you're in the open, and some of you guys, you have like this one child that's just like I'm seeing like running around the house and yelling and singing and dancing. They have a lot of energy. It could be a Leo child or a fire child. Okay, you need to get outdoors. That's something that you can find common if you have an earth child and a fire child, even an air child or a water child. Okay, common ground there is get them active. The earth child is probably more slow paced, and the fire child would be more faster movement. Even an air child, they're faster movement, so they like energy being exerted, okay, because they're extroverts usually, the fire and air signs. Introverts usually are the, not necessarily, but in some cases are the earth signs and the water signs. They're more relaxed and tamed, like they like things, like they're more patient, okay? So hiking is a common ground that both of those signs can do together. That's mutual. It's a compromise for both of those signs. But like they can say things. It could be very family, like a very family bonding moment to be walking out in nature together. Okay, because things will flow. You're in the moment, and the children will say things that will make you laugh. There'll be like a lot of bonding I'm seeing. Okay. And as a Capricorn parent, you can teach them things out in nature. Fun facts. Okay, with the Nine of Pentacles, it is out in nature. All right, and it's also, yes, it is a materialism card. It's like, Capricorns, I know you guys want to know about finances. I don't really worry about finances with you guys. If you're too stuck on it, you're not going to attract it, though. Okay, when you're like with the Nine of Pentacles, what I'm getting is like some things in life that have higher value are not the things that are material. Again, going back to experiences and things. Okay, that's what's true richness in life. All right, like if you have real love, that's true richness. I'm seeing singing and dancing, traveling, even planning a trip, family trip. I'm seeing that as well. Okay, and then I pulled a what are these little wisdom cards? They're by an artist. Her name is Mary something. I'll have to find that out. They're her own paintings. They're copies of it, obviously, because they're cards, right? And you do have a bear, a mama bear or a daddy bear, and a little one. So yeah, children are really important. Okay, and again with the bear, they're out in the wild. So with your children, it's good to get out in nature, teach them life skills. All right, and ladies, a butter knife is your best friend. Mom taught me that, and it's saved me quite a few times. You got connection. Oh, so this is like even with friends and family with connection. Okay, it says a mother and baby bear know life is better together. Oh, this is adorable, you guys. Even if you're a man, okay, Capricorns are great parents when they're men. It says isolation brings a false sense of separation. Share your ideas, gifts, or joys with a friend and reconnect with life's flow. Oh, you do have flow here. No longer alone, your joy is expanded. Your burdens are lightened. Now you remember that you are worthy and loved. Ego is left behind as you love and support your friend. Perhaps it's time to collaborate on a project, have lunch with a friend, or call your mother. Oh, definitely have lunch with your mother or your father, you guys. Private time with them is important. Like, I'm such a mommy's girl and daddy's girl. I love my parents, you guys. And honestly, nobody knows you better than your parents do. So, there comes a day when you realize that your parents really are more of your best friend than your best friend is. Because your parents know you better than you know yourself sometimes. Okay? I'm getting all teary-eyed here. I don't know why. With the Emperor, it's ego. Let the ego go. Okay? It's not about saving face here, you guys. Okay? Half the people you come across in life, you're never going to see them again, so who cares what their opinions are, all right? Things flow, be in the moment, have fun. There's some good energy here, all right? You have the energy to work through your problems. You just have to open up the door, okay? You either got to open it or close it, and understand that you don't have control over love. Let it flow. Okay? Accept it. Just be you. All right, like, and go out and do the things that you want to do and try. Don't be afraid. Okay, you guys, namaste. Hopefully this helped you out, and I will talk to you next month. Ciao for now.